A good drive coming out on the first drive of the game, kind of get the fans into it and get your team going, and let alone, I mean, it was the first play, so I think that was kind of the thing that got us going and just made everybody pretty lively, and I think that kind of set the tone for the game.
Derek talked about the man coverage being disrespect for you. Did you take it personally, and how much can you really get fired up by something like that?
I don't know. Derek we kind of use that as we joke around and say it's disrespect. We don't really take it as disrespect, like if someone plays man, but it's just something that I've talked to many other reporters about it, and it's just a thing I feel like you have to take advantage of if guys are going to go out there and play man-to-man on you, or even cover two-man. You just got to take advantage of it and go out there and show them that they shouldn't be doing that. I mean, it's the type of guys we have out there. I mean, not just me. We have Josh, Burse, everybody out there, Greg. I feel like we can all beat man coverage just as easy. So when guys do that, you just got to go out there and punish them.
That third touchdown you had, a lot of guys catch that ball and step out of bounds. You're really close to that sideline. Did you think when you caught it that you had a chance to score?
Well, I think every time. I mean, me and Burse have the same problem sometimes. We get excited and might get happy feet and start running all over the place, and the coaches get on us about it sometimes. But it's just a thing. You're just always trying to make a play. So anytime I get the ball, I feel like I can do something with it.
And Coach talked about the way you responded to being called out, as he said, for the Hawaii game. How did you experience all that? How did you turn that into positive momentum for yourself?
Well, honestly, I think it was blown up into a bigger deal than it really needed to be, because that's not the type of player I am. I was, like I said, I don't like to make excuses. I was a little under the weather, so it was hard for me to go 100 miles an hour the whole time, and that definitely affected my play, and it looked a lot worse than it actually was. So when got over that and then talked to the coaches, everything, I mean, their job is to let me know when I'm not performing the way I should be. So apologize to the coaches, players, and everything. Tell them I'll be back. And then the next opportunity I had, just went out there and just played even harder. So when I have a deal like that, it's people question how hard I play or things like that. You just got to shrug it off, because I know the type of player that I am, and my teammates do, and even my coaches do. So I believe that's why they confronted me about it or brought it to the media or whatever, and just got to fix it and come on better next week.
You kind of like being coached hard, though, right? I mean, you're not a guy that wants to be treated with kid gloves, right?
Man, I mean, my whole life in basketball, football, I really can't name a coach that wasn't really on me, and I've never had coaches that are, good job, Tay, good job, like every time, I'm not looking for things like that. I'm looking for a guy that's going to get on me, and, I'm supposed to go out there and get touchdowns. I'm supposed to, maybe catch 14, 16 or whatever if I have 20 balls thrown at me. That's that's a standard, and I have no problem being held, having guys stay on me when I'm not doing what I should be doing, or if I'm not living up to that standard.
Davante, can you just talk about the relationship that you have with Derek and how you guys, almost can communicate non-verbally, especially on that first play, but just the whole season?
I mean, as soon as I got here, I mean, we kind of hit it off. So, right off the bat, I came here, mainly because of him. I mean, the coaches had a lot to do with it, Coach Hill and his staff. And then, when I saw Derek on film, I was like, I was really fired up about playing here. And then, obviously, once I got here and I redshirted, I was a little bummed at first that I wasn't going to be able to be on the field with them that first year. But, we always got extra work in all the time, and, he's one of my best friends. So he's a great guy, and he's a really good guy to have in your life to make sure that, he keeps me on a straight path. Maybe if I'm thinking about going and hanging out, instead I go get an extra lift with him on Sunday when it's our day off, because that's just the type of guy that he is.